Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Mist must massacre.
Mist must massacre. Let's get to the killing.
I keep forgetting where we are in the story.
You keep forgetting where we are in the story?
Yeah.
Moral of the story, don't do that. Anyway, when last we were here, we managed to burn a lot of their supply camp, which caused the senators to rashly summon Zelgius back. This allowed us to break their front lines and cross the river. Now that we've committed the river crossing...
We're somewhere between the beginning and the end. Hope that helps. Yeah.
Yeah. So now that we've crossed the river, Soren has advised suing for peace, and Laguza basically explained...
I think we already did part of the preparations.
And by Soren's tactical genius, thunders across the Benyon.
Yeah, we've seen this intro. I did the wrong save.
Okay. So, Soren suggests suing for peace at this point. Basically saying, we have something they want. I.e., we've got, a spear thrust towards their chest. We actually have the means to negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
And, hold the senators' asses to the fire. And the Lagoos basically have said, that's not good enough.
Man.
We need more. We need a stronger negotiating position because we need to do more violence.
Mist.
Yeah, she's a very strong mist.
How come she's already almost at her peak?
Because caps are stupid.
Wait, she's capped luck? That's possible?
Her cap is a little bit lower, but yeah. She has some of the highest luck in the game.
You should try to get her to cap absolutely everything.
We actually probably will do that if we're not unlucky. The only stats that it'll be difficult for are probably skill. And see what I mean about us not needing an arm scroll? She's going to cap swords on her own.
Yeah. Maximum is SS, yeah?
Yeah. Which she'll need for Errand Day.
I think everyone's inventory is fine, right?
More or less. And you don't need to worry about forging every chapter, because you can forge whenever you want, so do it when it's most useful. I'm glad we were able to get that storm sword.
Oh yeah, we kinda did.
Yeah. There's no reason to grab any of those. Alright, so let's look at who we want to give Blossom to.
Oh yeah. I think we thought about giving it to Nephany.
So classically, I do give it to Nephany. But we're not using Nephany the same way we normally do. We're using her as a unit, but she's not like one of our endgame objectives.
Yeah.
She's a means to an end.
How about fucking her?
Right, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. Actually, can we fit it? Yes, if we remove celerity. That means we give celerity to Ike instead. Or, to be a meme, we give it to Mist and send her into genocide people. Actually, will it fit on Mist? She doesn't need it. I mean, she's so close to her caps that it's kind of pointless. The other thing you can do with celerity is that celerity is kind of like Paragon. Because it keeps you in the fight all the time, it basically is a way to get more experience.
She already has 9 movement.
Yeah, she already... Well, so does Har.
I think we shouldn't do it.
Okay.
She will be insane.
To make up for her not having her horse immediately, we're giving her, an even better horse. Her horse was in the shop. They were upgrading it to jet engines. She is now
She is
literally
now
the fastest
11
human.
movement missed.
Yeah. Is there anybody else? Let me look at the rest of our army. Is there anybody else who's a long-term goal? I don't really know. In our current army, our Tower of Guidance people, it's just Ike, Mist, and Har.
Yeah.
Normally, Shinon and maybe Nephany would be in that group, because they're both Tower of Guidance caliber, but it's just not what it is right now. What are your units at the bottom? I just forget.
Brom.
Okay. Okay, so this chapter, I do not like this chapter. I don't have a lot to say about this chapter, except that it just isn't my jam. No, cancels, there's no purpose of that. I would put it on Nephany, actually. That's a good choice for her. Because I give her twice as much of a chance to negate counterattacks, because disarm plus cancel.
That's fun.
So people are just like, dang, she's cute, and they've stopped paying attention. Nephany has a weirdly large fan club.
Miss
Like
Horse
IRL.
is now Ferrari.
Miss Horse now has to mind the speed limit. Oh. There will be an arrow.
An arrow, yeah? Fine. I guess there is nothing else to do.
Probably. You might go back to base camp right after you get your army. You'll see what I mean.
Hmm.
It is kind of lame, though. You get 4 Lagoos, and by 4, I mean 1.
Oh yeah, we read stuff. That's what we do. Hey, Captain Ranulph! The Hawking's decoy attack got the Banyan forces to move out.
Good. Our unit will hit them from the north, Ike from the south, and Skirmir from the west. I'm impressed. If everything goes according to plan, Soren will have delivered another easy victory. So, what they're doing here is they're using the Lagoose tribe's superior mobility, now that they're in open terrain instead of covered by fortresses and by the river, to basically draw up an encirclement by coordinating to attack them from multiple angles. Part of the reason for that in lore, in fact, almost certainly the reason for that, is that Zelgius can't be at 4 places in 4 places at once, and that without him, the command structure is kind of weak.
Makes sense.
And so their ability to coordinate will be poor, and tactical advantages pile up quickly when you have a mobility advantage. And in particular, the command advantage is much better when you have a mobility advantage. If you can get better information and act on it better, i.e. by being faster, you have a multiplier effect. So that's probably what's going on tactically here, and that's probably Soren's game plan. We can't face the entire army at once, so we're going to attack multiple places and either encircle them or defeat them in detail. I mentioned this before, defeat in detail is the military doctrine of trying to take up an opponent by fighting their forces in smaller engagements to separate, isolate, and eliminate them. And if you have a more mobile army, it's much easier to do this because you can pick when to attack and when to retreat.
Smart.
And the Lagoos are dramatically more mobile because they don't need a big baggage train, they don't need gear, and they can turn into giant monsters that can fly and run at super speed. Anyway, that's probably the tactical scenario that we're talking about here. The game doesn't talk about it, and that's a shame. It would have been a really interesting preparation screen. But there's a reason they cut it short. And it's right here. And I am not reading this character.
I mean, I was going to read them. I already did before. Captain, we appear to have a situation. General Skirmir's Western forces are Western forces are charging up the cliff.
What? I told him to keep his men under control at all costs.
Apparently, an enemy commander challenged General Screamer to a duel. He accepted, of course. He always was an impatient one. The challenger was a large, dark-haired Bjork, clad in stunning crimson armor.
It must be Zelgius. No! No! Skrimir can't win! He'll get slaughtered. Send a message to Barn and Ike. Tell them I'm going to save Skrimir. We can't let him do this.
When the plan is falling apart. Ike, a company of enemy troops has appeared to the south of Skrimir's forces.
General Zelgius seems to be in command. Oh, that's not good. If Skrimir's force collapses, we'll get penned in by Benyan. We must change our strategy. Ike, let's help with the rescue. You can't take everyone, though. Assemble a strike force to accompany you. Got it. Titania, let the barn know what's going on.
Yes, ma'am.
You see how they don't actually tell you that much about the strategy, hence how I was trying to give you a few options? Or Skrimir. He charged up that cliff, chasing after Zelgius. We have to get up there. The two of us might be able to save him from Zelgius. How do we want to say it? Do we want to say it as written, or as most people know it?
I don't know, it's written, Keisha.
Okay. Because in NTSC, which is more well known, it's Kiza, but we'll go Keisha. Keisha, can you carve us a path to the top?
You didn't know there was a translation difference between the regions?
Yeah, PAL and NTSC have a few differences. The promoted class for Halberdier is Sentinel in NTSC, and it's just Lancer in PAL.
Huh.
I think it's a little unusual to have played both, but I have, so... I played this game a lot. It's one of my all-time favorites.
It's fun. Certainly, Captain. I'd be happy to. We'll neutralize anyone in your way. You can count on me, sir.
Alright, let's clear this pass. Time is a factor here, everyone, so let's make this quick. Alright, so what I often do right here is go right back to base.
No?
No. Alright, so let's take a look at the Lagoose here for a minute. The 5 of them that you just got. I know I said 4 earlier, I was deliberately removing one of them. You'll never guess who.
We have 2 cats, Mordecai.
So part of why we're here
Where are the other
is to...
one? Oh, there's Ranulf and Keisha.
Part of why we're here is to take all the items and skills off of all of the cats that are not Ranulf. And tigers, but tiger and cats. I like Ranulf. He's a goofy guy, he's fun, and he has blue hair. Ergo, he's the protagonist.
Oh, what is this?
As we all know, Satori Sign gives the promoted super skill equivalent for Lagoos. You have to be level 30 though. So when you get to your 3rd tier class, you get your super skill. There's no occult scroll in this game. If you look at Titania, who you've gotten to tier 3, she gained soul. But soul is bullshit in this game. Read what it does, because it's way stupider than you think.
Can inflict 3 times normal damage and restore HP equal to damage dealt. It's not just soul, it's soul, but fuck you!
So, one of the big balance problems in this game, as I've mentioned before, balance is the biggest issue with Radiant Dawn. It's the second most imbalanced Fire Emblem, I'd say. Or, no, 3rd. FE5 is 2nd. So, all of the promotion skills, or almost all of them, are just one-hit kills that have the side effects of what their normal abilities should be. Why? I don't know. It's stupid. It makes them all the same, and so therefore uninteresting. And it means that your tier 3 units, by the way, the enemy gets, I think, 4 of them in the entire game, so it's kind of stupid. So it's really dumb. It means that your tier 3 units are just occasionally nukes. For no real reason, and it's RNG. I don't like that, because I'm a reasonable human being. Anyway, Lagoos get their version of these skills with a Satori sign at level 30. There are, generally speaking, only 2 units you're likely to give that to, and they are Skrimir and Ronald. We are probably not bringing Skrimir to the tower. Mist is replacing him. We just don't have the room. We might be able to fit 1 person. The thing is, we're bringing we're bringing Mist, Jill, and Meg as our 3 like unusuals. Jill / Har. Usually you bring 1, not both. I brought both. It's fun. You have room to do 1 of those. You don't have room for 3. What we're doing is we're not bringing Shinon, we're not bringing Nephany, and we're not bringing 1 Lagoos Royal. So we're probably not bringing Skrimir, because the other one you might not bring is Nyla. The others are too story important. And Nyla's a girl and you prefer those, so we're not going to bring Skrimir.
You mean... But Skrimir is a himbo. Hello, Cass.
He's not a himbo.
Thank you for the lurk.
He's just like Violet. So, to give an explanation, we might get Skrimir and Ronolf to the point where we'll use Satori signs on them. No promise. Satori sign doesn't come up a lot. The Lagoos are imbalanced again. I like their balance a little bit better in the first game. I wish they had this stat setup that they do in Game 1, but the ability to transform when you want from Game 2, and the ability to punch when untransformed because it's goofy. Anyway, Ronolf is forced for this map, and I think for 1 or 2 more. So just give all of your transformation items to him. You will use him more than every other non-Heron, non-Royal Lagoos.
All of them?
Combined. The only other one who matters at all is Volug, who you basically only use when he's force transformed. So yeah. Also, I would check Lethe, Mordecai, Kiza, and Lyre to see if they have any skills. Because if they do, well, we're never deploying them. So let's take those skills away.
Smite?
Let's take Smite off Mordecai. Somebody else will find use for it.
Quick Claw can inflict damage based on this unit's strength to an enemy unit after that enemy uses an indirect attack.
Basically, you can get a free little counter, basically, when somebody ranges you.
Distant counter.
I wish. That would make it good.
After that unit uses an indirect attack.
Yeah. Unlike, people talk about sometimes, remaking Fire Emblem games together, like FE4 and 5. That would be a terrible idea, by the way. Those games are the 2 most different games in the entire franchise. Like, no 2 Fire Emblems are more different from one another than those 2 games are. Other than maybe, like, Gaiden Echoes, That's the other really weird one. You could do it for FE6 and 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6 and 7 would probably work.
The problem is, what you'd want to do is you'd want to change them both a lot, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But you'd want to make FE7's plot not feel like fanfic, because it's fanfic. It's just kind of there to have a story in the background that is tangentially connected. You could do that, don't get me wrong. In fact, they should. I support this decision. But it is a little clunky. The one that really works is FE9 and 10. Because there are mechanics in 9 that should be brought to 10, and mechanics in 10 that should be brought to 9.
Yeah, probably.
And so I would say that trying to fuse those and find a golden mean would be a really good idea.
Yeah.
And would probably make one of the best games in the franchise.
Yep. They should make Lagoos more similar to how they work in this game.
So, regarding Nazi's comment, Skrimir is close to a himbo, but it's more like Skrimir wants to be a himbo. He wants the world to be simple. And that is a more interesting take than goofy character who smiles and is bad at things, but is big. So I kind of prefer him to himbos. I just feel like himbos are often fan service characters for girls who appreciate when a guy is a loser.
I mean,
Don't you lie to me. There's truth to that.
that might be true, yes.
I'm
I've
not
been
saying that's
considering
all there
it.
is to it. What'd you say?
I have been considering your words.
I'm not saying that's all there is to it. I'm saying it's true and you know it. Anyway, take Smite off of Mordecai. Somebody else will have a better use for it.
I can't really
And
think
now
of anyone
Mordecai
to
is
give
as
it
useless
to.
as everybody else.
It has to be someone with a lot of con, right?
Just be Boyd.
Are we using Boyd?
I think we might deploy him for 1 or 2 more maps. So might as well. It's not like we can't take it off later.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can you put it on Ronald? Because if so, put it on Ronald.
Not enough capacity. Unless I remove
Oh,
Quick Claw.
Honestly, Smite might do more than Quick Claw would, but I don't know. It's
What
totally
is
up
his
to you.
con? 9. That's decent, right?
Wait, didn't we put Smite on... Oh yeah, we did. We put it on a Hawk last game. That was fun.
Yep. You put it on Janov. That was fun.
Which is by far the best user of it in the game, because he's a flying unit with giant con.
Yep.
It was insane. Legitimately, we used him for that more than for combat. And he was a good combat unit.
Smite missed for 13 move. You're so right, Nazi.
Oh my... You can't... Well,
She has con
weight is
5.
25.
Oh, it has to...
Her,
Wait.
her con...
Oh, it doesn't just
Her
compare
is her
con.
ability. Yeah, it's go off weight. Well, here's my question. You know, when he's transformed, does he have enough weight? Or doesn't have enough con? I'm not sure. I'll bet a dragon does, though.
How much con does he get when he's transformed?
No idea.
Fair enough.
And there's no Lagoose band in this game, like any band, so...
Man.
Anyway, let's just go kill stuff.
Go where? Kill stuff.
Okay, let's see who we're bringing. We're gonna get rid of Kiza immediately.
Is she even selected?
So, what's the deal with Kiza? I never actually fully looked into this. I've only heard stuff tangentially from other people. I know there's like a translation difference.
I think in Japanese she uses the feminine I words or something like that.
I mean, are you talking about, like, you know, just uses watashi or atashi? Because that's not...
I don't remember.
I don't want to do this.
It was a long
I don't
time
want to be
ago
that
when
much
I
of a
read
lead
that.
and also litigate someone's gender. Like, I can't do that. That strains my limit. Bring Reese.
You think we will need a healer?
I think you might need a healer. And the odds that you'll use any of these other guys is even worse.
Fair. Huh, we don't have an extra heal staff?
Yeah, you do. Just trade off of Mist. He doesn't need that heal. We should hammer in the floor at. But it almost breaks.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not kidding. Like, we're actually gonna do that.
Yeah. Can't we have another one anyway?
She should dual wield them like Altina.
Okay, so let's look at the map. A guy named Callum. Undroppable vulnerary. Why does one of the enemies have a Dorm Slayer? Oh yeah, we have her. And there are a couple stealable coins.
Hallie whimpered, so I'm gonna give her something nice.
Japanese version puts him more towards being gay. English makes him out to be non-binary. So consensus is genderqueer. Ah.
But I don't think you average translations to get your answer. I don't think that's how it works. That'd be like if you average people's opinions about me to get the truth.
Does Ranulf just start with max gauge? Does he always do that?
I don't think so. I think they give it to you this chapter, but I'm not sure. On part 3 of Endgame, they let you start with all your Lagoos maxed. Just to say, they let you start with your Heron maxed.
And that's fun.
So what I do on this map is I get Har as far forward as possible, have him one-shot the Thunder Mage, and then just go on a rampage.
And there is a Thunder Mage.
Yeah, up there.
This one. Mist also wants to go on a rampage.
I think, remember, your mounted units actually run out of usefulness. Send all of your mounted units to the left. They can't go up cliffs. The last leg of the map has to be flying units, and... No, Har can't smite. Mounted units can't smite. That's why Jonoth was so good last game, because he could have the con and mobility of a mounted unit, but he could still smite. All your mounted units to the far left, because they're not seeing any use on the right. And just send Har up the cliffs and start killing mages.
I think
Because
if
they're
I
a bitch
shove
to deal with on
him,
cliffs.
if it's possible even to shove him, then
I
yeah,
think only a dragon.
he can't really reach the Thunder Mage turn 1.
That's fine. Kill the Fire Mage and then kill the Thunder Mage turn 2. Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Stop doing what?
No. Stop moving Har farther away from the action.
Oops.
And then send all your cavalry to the far left. I say for the 4th time. Now, Sheenon is going to be useful in the cliff, because he's basically the only person who has a chance of hitting somebody and killing them, firing up a cliff.
Gold Knights don't get extra movement.
No. Your extra movement when you hit tier 2, not tier 3.
I see.
When you hit tier 3, you become a nuke.
I think this is a fine order.
It should be fine. Yep, just go kill stuff.
Alright, I should check for hidden items.
There are hidden items in this map. There's actually an Etard.
You mean a second Etard?
Yeah. Because Ike likes big swords. No homo.
Okay, there is a Etard and 2 coins. The Etard is here for some reason. And coins. It's a little hard to tell with this map. I think here.
Nuzzy, the Bonds Beyond Time quote is all the homo.
And
You forgot the article.
here.
Minus points.
What are you talking about?
Nuzzy was quoting an abridged series, but he was doing it wrong.
All homo?
All the homo.
All the homo.
There you go. Sounds better when you do it. You have far more gay power than I do.
Well, yeah. Can you transform and then move? Probably not, right?
No.
No, and we don't need screen share anymore.
I would actually probably send Ranulf up the left. Because there is a cliff face on the right side and a cliff face on the left side.
Huh.
So your cavalry can escort Ranulf on the left. And then everybody else can kind of go up the right.
Too late.
This map is also why I recommended Celerity on Ike. But on Mist is fun too. Mist won't get a lot of use of it on this map, and Ike will.
Mist must massacre.
I thought the odds that Nuzzy was making a reference were high enough that it was worth treating it as one. But to be fair, most of the smart things Nuzzy says are just references. He's just
I
quoting
love
better
this woman.
I just love that she just randomly butchers people. It's great. Little girl rides around killing everybody.
She's just so good.
We just grotesquely over-invested Mist to the point where she butchers everything. It's great.
The little girl commits genocide. Oh yeah, we should probably look at Ranulf's animations, if they're enabled or not.
Animations are enabled by default when you have the option of who. When you have selective animations, they always default to on. When you get a media.
Yeah, it shouldn't default to off, in my opinion.
But the developers want their animations to be used. The cat animations are actually kind of cool. I like them.
You want
In
to
the
keep
last game, they
him?
were super boring. There was one animation, and it was just jump, jump back,
Yeah.
jump.
Is
jump
it
back.
actually more interesting here?
This time, the basic animation is a cat jumps, scratches your face, does a backflip, and flies off.
Okay, you know what, we'll look at it.
Yeah, the backflipping cat animation is funny.
Is Har in danger? If he goes here.
Har is not in danger. Just assume he's not.
Just assume he's not.
Just assume that unless God descends from heaven to threaten him, Har's fine.
Probably.
And honestly, even then, Har would do pretty good damage back.
And worse.
Radiant Dawn Har is one of the 5 or so best units in Fire Emblem history. Fuck was that, Oscar?
What?
He asked, where do these guys learn to fight? The School of Bloodthirsty Manslaughter?
Yes, what about it?
When do you talk that way, Oscar? See, this is why we gave a forged knife to her. She'd do basically no damage without it. Whereas now, she can feed the kill to anybody she wants.
Yep. And by anybody, I guess we mean Nefini.
Maybe.
Oh no, we will have to fight up the ledge.
Yeah, fighting up the ledge. Again, the only person who has the real chance of landing a kill that way is Shinon, so see if he can. Because Shinon has just a fuckload of skill. He has like 30.
You can shove him, then yeah.
Yeah, so shove him with Reese.
Reese is helping.
I love how I just knew that the priest would shove the archer.
Okay, so
go
the
for
best
killing.
hit is crossbow. And that's not
No
lethal.
problem. Go. So go for killer.
You think killer?
Killer tends to have great hit. Oh, actually, Rolf's bow
Yeah,
has good odds
yeah,
too.
Rolf's
So
is
go
better
Rolf.
hit.
Yeah, Rolf's bow finally seeing use.
Dang. The only thing Har they are going to be afraid of is insomnia.
Har isn't afraid of insomnia. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but Har is invulnerable while he's sleeping. And so is his wyvern. What's interesting is that this means that his wyvern can attack people, and as long as Har himself is sleeping, the wyvern is invulnerable.
Maybe we can try to get someone up the ledge.
Wait. Smite Nephany forward.
Yeah. Wait, why not? Shouldn't he have a smite? Oh, I thought we put it on him. Oh no, we put it on Ranulf, didn't we?
Oh, we did. No, we're not smart. Okay, anyway. Shove the girl. Have the big boy shove the little girl.
She's not little.
She's actually pretty little.
There we go.
Alright, Ike. She doubles with a great lance. Some sword master he is.
Country girl, go fast.
Hey, by calling her a country girl, you've instantly made her worse.
Why? You hate country
Because-
girls, eh?
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I live in a country where the country oppresses everybody else. Politically speaking,
how is that
in
even
America,
possible?
country
Shouldn't oppressors usually live in castles?
No. Remember, in the history of America, the oppressors come in roughly two categories. Southerners and industrialists, or just rich people.
That's a long-range ballista.
That's more or less the limit of its range. Fair warning, the Lagoos do sometimes get crit by the ballista on this map.
Oh, we need to keep them alive, don't we?
Yeah, just for some bonus EXP. It's not the end of the world if they die. They're just cats. Now if they were dogs...
Cats are superior.
Your opinion is wrong and you should feel wrong.
I feel wrong by default, I'm transgender.
And Russian.
And Russian.
Actually, if you check, their crit rate goes up.
Whose?
The ballista.
Wanna check if any of these ballistas are killer ballistas so your Wyvern doesn't get killed? That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's literally not going to happen in this map, because Carr is not weak to ballistic. He's not weak to bows.
Yeah. It's a different
in
game
between games, the Wyvern Riders all decided to start wearing armor on their Wyverns.
now. Okay, so that's
Oh, I
an
know
iron
you're aware.
ballista.
I know you're aware, Neslet. I was trying to tell her.
It's both iron ballistas, so it's fine.
I mean, you know, Nuzzy only attends these classes for his own ego. You actually are here to learn. It's just so far. Have Titania do... Oh, yeah, you're right. She's... Yes.
Mist is cuter, she should get more experience.
The thing is, you're going to get her to 2020 pretty soon. I love her stupid crit. It looks so terrible.
Mist must go fast.
And look, she's already out of room to go.
Out of her what?
She's already out of things to do.
Yeah, weird. Where are all the enemies?
Yeah, this map is misdesigned. They should give something for your mounted units to do. As it is, you can kind of participate in the plane here. Anyway, just remember to move your units in a proper order, because you will have narrow places, and try to kill enemies as efficiently as possible. I'm going to the bathroom, and then I'm going to pet Allie.
Okay, have fun in the bathroom.
Very good dog.
I wonder if I
Excuse me.
can lure these guys down off the cliff. Okay, and if I remember correctly, coin here. And here, I think. I'm just choosing to reference Dia's possibly biggest misplay. It wasn't even that much of an issue, it was just bad RNG, I think. Morale? Alright, and let's look at Laranulf's con 14 when transformed. Who do you think you're, the American government? I should be a government. I could do a better job, probably. It seems the days of Reese being able to push Ike are over. Ah, the can got crit. That's not cool. Twice? It's a normal fucking ballista. Why does it crit twice? Extra character arc is going from someone who could be shot by someone who can't be shot. Where? Where? Oh wait, I can use the floret at the ledges. It's still 100%? Okay, that's awesome. You break a cavalry charge through the ballista. No damage. But horses can't go up ledges, can they? Yeah, I have no idea why, but it just had 100 hit. Now they can converse again. It's like when first promoted. Okay, hold on. Mist always has the high ground now, yes. It's like when we first promoted her and boosted her last game. A portable high ground. What do you mean new god? Mist has always been the god of this world. She is actually the Demon King that's supposed to be trapped in the Laren medallion. But she somehow leaked through. Mist is actually a body that the Demon King created for himself. Although you to assume the demon's gender. The gender is soul genders, and at the same time none of them. Are they still convulsed, by the way? They should be. For the record, I think V is there for endorsing gender essentialism instead of performativity theory. What? You will have to explain what that is. This woman should level up strength. Shinon got absolutely nothing to do this time. Oh no, he killed someone up the ledge. It's Soren who did absolutely nothing so far. Magical girl death. The background with the ballistas is cool. Titania doesn't care about ledges. It's fine. This is fine.
It's just Titania. She's as strong as she'll ever need to be. She's not going to the tower.
Fair enough. Now that we're waiting through this enemy phase, do you want to explain what you meant?
Sorry, what's up?
Now that we're waiting, I can hear
Oh,
myself.
you want me to talk about gender theory?
Yeah, why not? It's a topic.
Okay, the straight white guy will talk queer theory. Hi. So there are a few different theories and arguments behind the idea of people being trans in the first place. One of the basic ideas is the kind of classical narrative of, help, I'm a woman trapped in a man's body. I.e., there's such a thing as a soul, an essence, a nature of who a person is. That is, you know, the who of what they are. And that the body is not the ultimate determinant of that. You know, very much an inheritor of kind of the spiritual sense of who somebody is. This descends from a philosophical tradition we call essentialism. Essentialism says that things have a purpose in this world endowed onto them, and their existence is just a means of fulfilling it. So, you know, a person has a certain nature to them, has a purpose, has a use, has a soul, has an essence.
And there we go, SS.
Yep, see what I'm doing. Existentialism is the alternative to essentialism. Existentialism instead argues, see what I mean about, you know, Har just kind of gets to monopolize that left path a lot of the time if he didn't send anybody there. Existentialism says that's bullshit. The catchphrase is existence precedes essence. So, essentially, stuff is just there, and it is up to humans to give it a purpose. There's no implicit purpose or meaning to things in the world. Human beings create meaning. They create purpose. A hammer isn't a hammer because it happens to have a certain shape and a heavy object with kind of a flat head. It's because a human would use it as a hammer. So, putting that together into the context of gender theory, the idea that somebody could have a soul that is one certain type, that it belongs to a certain gender, is essentialism. We call this idea gender essentialism. The kind of existentialist counterpart, or at least the most commonly used one, is gender performativity theory. Performativity theory says that what makes somebody a girl is that they live as a girl, embody the social performance characteristics of a girl. That gender is a social construct, and it's different from sexuality, from sex, from your body, and in most meaningful capacities, etc. This is, I think, increasingly a more used opinion. You were much more likely to see, the gender essentialist position used some decades prior, because it's a very simplistic way of explaining the problem to people. Somebody basically says that they feel like a girl who's been stuck in a guy's body, whereas you can describe a performative approach in many different ways. You could say, it doesn't matter what my sexuality is. To be a girl is a social role that has been circumscribed by, how people think we are supposed to act, what role we are supposed to play for other people. The idea of feminine cuteness, or of motherliness, or some other trait or role that has been ascribed to women, is a thing that I can perform, and in so doing be womanly.
I mean, both sides kind of have points, but I wouldn't say I'm a girl because I act like a girl. I do feel like a girl.
I'm not trying to tell you how you should identify. After all, it's your life. But I will tell you that I think that essentialism is bad philosophy, and that gender essentialism is kind of restrictive in what kind of people we allow to be trans or to be considered such, because it circumscribes certain identities as being the ones that count as trans. So, whether or not you think it's a matter of the social role that you want to play or how you feel you are, I'd at least try to hazard you against the arguments of, like, soul gender and stuff. That's at least my position as somebody for whom this is not a pet interest, not really determinant in their life, just a thing that you ask about. This is not my area of expertise. Neffany might die.
Neffany might die.
Anyway, you asked, there it is. I would save state here.
19.
Cool. Yeah, and now you can protect Neffany and she won't die.
And now the village girl is angry. Neffany, do you wanna, not expose yourself more?
No. Neffany wants to expose herself. Have you seen any art of her?
Some of it.
No, I'm just talking about how our Path of Radiance art, shows way too much of her legs.
Legs. Legs
Anyway,
are nice. Let
you
me
should
check
probably
if I'm...
save that for use.
Yeah, fair enough.
With
I
your
need
healing
time
powers.
to check if I'm in the right spot. Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. Anyway.
So there
In the
should be a
future,
coin
if you-
here.
In the future, please not make the straight white guy be the one to explain queer theory. I feel like I'm doing a mansplain no matter what.
Suffer about it.
No, I refuse. Why would you do that?
It was a fun thing to listen to.
No, I mean, why'd you heal Oscar instead of the goose?
Because Oscar
He's on
matters.
2 HP!
There. That cat won't go anywhere.
I think, as I mentioned before, I think mansplaining is kind of an overused idea. Because it's important to understand the context in which people communicate. If somebody is basically trying to assert their authority or overstep what is appropriate to talk about, and it's because of, like, male social role confidence, it's probably an okay time to use that term. But it's also kind of like the mother of all caring terms, so I just kind of don't respect the idea a lot of the time because of that. Even though I understand why it's a thing. No, you keep thinking backwards. You should move hard first, and then you should have thrown knives with Heather.
No.
If
Yeah.
Har needs to move anyway, just move him. Nobody else is going to interfere in what he's doing, so move him first to free up your options. This is kind of a repeat problem we run into here. Order of operations. That you just don't move the most apt unit first.
I don't want to fight with the Worm Slayer.
Then use a Steel Lance, and his hit rate goes down to almost nothing. Or Javelin, then he only gets 1 chance to attack instead of 2.
Mm-hmm. And that's the idea.
Good work, good thinking.
I do that sometimes.
When you're not being
To
wrong
stop
about
mansplaining. I love watching Dia moving around her and messing up movement ranges instead of moving her first. I'm such entertaining, yes?
You're now in death by ballista range. Oh, no you're not. Heather says, I'm only getting pierced by a woman.
Well, yes. It's okay, Dia. When you play Dragon Quest, movement won't be important. True. Right?
I will definitely not watch any Dragon Quest streams.
Now, who said I was gonna stream it?
Okay. Just make sure to finish all your other requirements first.
I should really finish Path of the Midnight Sun.
I know, right?
I just don't really feel like gaming on my PC often. Aside from, you know, the streams.
I mean, you're also in the middle of a 3 houses playthrough.
I am.
And you still owe me KOTOR.
Nice, and I'll play it eventually.
You should pay more attention to your wording. You've made promises that you forgot.
Have I?
Mm-hmm.
Can you
See, you
remind
said
me?
we'd play it next, after we did Path of Radiance. Then, when we decided to not do it, we said we would just do it on the side, but we would maybe not stream it for now.
Yeah.
In other words, you never said it wasn't next.
In my defense, I did play it. I did not promise to complete it.
I'm sorry, I believe that's engaging in bad faith. And I'm afraid we can't be friends anymore.
Oh, look. That must be that blossom working.
Just hard things.
We did put blossom on him, didn't we?
We did. Back in the day when Fire Emblem ROM hacking was pretty new, when people were making goofy ones for things like Marky Joe's Rage Fest, for example, people would often put in meme characters, like references to 313 Archer, or the quote-unquote Super Saiyan Mercenary from Gaiden. I'm surprised they don't put in characters just like Seth and Har, and the entire joke is, oh, they just start the game with cap stats. Well, that's fucking boring.
Oh, missed leveled strength on her own. You should save that.
Well, she doesn't really need help with strength anymore.
Yes, she
She's
only
building
has
up
like
damage.
one strength level left. Or maybe two.
Yeah, Mist is only a few points off from almost all of her caps, because her caps are too low.
Oh, thank you for catching that bot. Oh, and sorry for thanking you.
I think that's very funny. It's just this stupid, like, and then he like licks his paw. It's like, you didn't watch Ronald just do that fight?
Yeah, I did not, I looked up.
Oh, you missed it. The cat animations are so goofy.
And,
Wait.
yes?
Remember the objective isn't to kill the boss, it's to get Ronald and Ike to those two spots. Just as
Yeah.
a reminder.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Is there even a turn limit?
There is not.
No, Heather doesn't have a vulner area. Like, the girlfriends will kill together.
Just trade with Ronald and take the concoction.
Yeah, that also works. Also, when do those
What would you do
violence
without-
have? Still holy access?
What would you do without me? I mean, other than just lose all the time.
Man. Maybe I would do Pretty Women if you weren't in my way.
Yes, feel free to try doing that from the depths of Russia. By the way, I've heard before that, like, the meme about Russian women is that, like, it's just a beautiful woman turns into hag when she gets old. Is this just some weird fucking trope of Westerners who don't run into Russian women, or is that a weird joke they tell there too?
I don't know.
Oh, I forgot. You never go outside.
That's part of it. But I'm trying to think of a Russian woman who did not turn into a hag when she got old. And really, you may be right.
Damn it! I hate when stereotypes are right. That's lame.
I'd have made the turn limit 10 to punish people that don't move like fast enough.
I think I probably would have made the turn limit 10 myself.
Why would we need a turn limit though? I mean, I guess because Screamer's getting fucked up by Zelgius. Oh yeah, there is a coin that we need to get. I guess Soren can get to it. It's right here. Heather is actually becoming a half-decent combat unit.
She's not becoming half decent. It's more like we gave her a good weapon and we put her in situations where she's been able to thrive. But you know, she can't really be a front liner. It's more like we've gotten value out of a thief where sometimes you don't. If you don't give her any fights, she becomes horrible.
Does she get a promotion? Or is Rogue the third tier class? Without incentive to go quickly, maps are just one big turtle formation after another. Oh, the kitty is doing flips. I think this is why, to prevent turtling, that you should have multiple side objectives, like villages that are threatened by brigands or thieves.
Yeah, generally speaking, I quite agree.
And this guy took my spot. Fuck you! Who can rescue him? 112? I think Boyd might be able to. Really glad we aren't bringing Nev to the tower all of a sudden. Yeah, we aren't really focusing her. So it's fine if she only levels HP. No, Boyd can save. Not even I can. That's a stupid tiger. Get out of my way, animal. Let's watch a kitten fight a dragon. Fun! I think if the map had
Anyway,
a
you can
10
turn
turn
off the
limit,
animation.
I might not make it. What? It's turn 8, I'm pretty much finished. Though, to be
no.
fair, Ike is kind of stuck on those ledges. I could just rescue Ike with her, that would get him up faster.
I trust in Dia's ability to not learn anything.
What do you mean?
Oh, tired. Should go snuggle Allie. She's just kind of lying there on my bed, looking eyes at me.
No. Definitely does not really do damage to this guy. Jordan Thorn. And how much did this guy with this spear do to her? Yeah, definitely can try to take the boss.
Sometimes on this map, I've already gotten Effany to Lancer or Sentinel, and then she'll just, one-shot everything. It's very fun.
Well, she is close to that. So two things. One, since he moved Ike last, he would have been boxed in between people on the ledge. Where? What's the second thing?
probably just typing slower because of that.
Because of his little fingers.
Exactly. Why did you rescue someone?
Because Zyke needs to get here fast. Because we decided to finish within 10 turns, didn't we? Two, you made her expend all his movement just to get Ike. And if he moves back next turn, he'll be right back where he was before. For some reason I didn't send the first time. I actually have pretty meaty fingers. Makes typing on the phone a pain sometimes. When did you decide what? Oh look,
See,
Shalal strength.
he thinks they're meaty, but what actually is the case is that they're really, really short, so their proportion is just weird.
Oh my god, he's slow!
I told you to put animations off wherever you can.
Why does he have a bad feeling about it now? No, that's dumb. Fuck, I could have killed this guy with Soren.
You just don't kill people enough. It's a real character flaw.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we never did get this other coin. There we go. Reinhardt hands? What about Reinhardt? Does he have funny art?
Who the fuck is Reinhardt?
He's from Thresher, I think.
Oh, that Reinhardt.
Zia just sees booms and her brain shuts off. Yes, where did I see booms? Boobs equals Heather. Her boobs aren't that impressive, are they?
You should probably stop referencing heroes, because I don't really consider it legitimate. It's gotcha, and I have taste.
There, see? Exactly turn 10. Probably could have done faster.
I mean, if you were not Dia, maybe.
We are back on screen share.
Oh, I know, it's just loading on my screen. No! I love this little fight. Then it comes right after the Ronolf. The Skrimir one is great. There's the blue tinge. They give it again.
Not blue tint. Gus, what are you doing? What skill even was that?
It wasn't. It was just a crit.
Huh. That's a neat crit animation.
Zelgius is really strong.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool too.
Skrimir. Stop, Ranulf. Don't get too close. Heed my words, Laguz Alliance. I am Zelgius, General of the Benyan Central Army. Your general has fallen to my blade in single combat. My army does not wish to continue this senseless bloodshed. Leave this place immediately. Soldiers of Benyan, I forbid you to attack the fleeing Laguz soldiers. This fight is finished.
General Zelgius is amazing. He kept the damage on both sides to a minimum.
Yeah, that's great, but I wanted to fight. How am I going to get my kid a stuffed Laguz now?
A stuffed what now? Are we gonna talk about that? They want to taxidermy a fucking person.
Bior?
If General Screamer is defeated, we must fight on in his name. We must get revenge. Don't be fooled by that human. Fight on, brothers.
Stop. We will fall back. Brothers, listen to me. Swear upon my life that I'll take Screamer back with us. Fall back.
Laguz aren't people to them, yeah. Well, to some people, women aren't people.
Comment. A wise choice. Leveille, go back to base camp. I have business to take care of. What are you plotting? You could have destroyed us. True. That's exactly what the heads of the Senate want. But the Apostle feels differently. The Apostle wishes to resolve this conflict peacefully. Benyan is not united on this idea, however. So, how about this? Arrange a peace proposal from your people. The Apostle would accept it. But, to begin a peace talk under the current circumstances. The most favorable opportunity for a peace talk would have been when you crossed the river. You missed that chance, and now look where you are. Think it over. I'll give you 3 days. Request a peace talk within that time. If that isn't possible, negotiations are over. I sincerely hope that won't be the case. As for the heir of King Kanagus, you'll be fine. Treat his wounds quickly. You mean you didn't finish him off? Why not? It does not matter who the enemy is. If there is a way to avoid taking a life, that is the path I will choose. Leave now. I swear upon my name that my men will not attack as you retreat.
Zelgius is nice. So yeah, the Laguz fucked themselves here. Yeah.
Yeah, Screamer being a general was a problem, because it pinned too much morale, pinned too much command on bad possibilities. Anyway, the reason that Zelgius is capable is he's Sephirin's number 2, basically. 3 days, huh? What will the Beast Tribe do, Ranulf? What will become of Gallia? I'm sorry, Tamar. Now that Screamer has been incapacitated, Gallia can't go any further. Right. That's too bad. I guess the Laguz Alliance has to take a break then. What about you? Will Phronesis agree to a peace talk? I haven't decided. Our force lacks numbers and supplies. We can't possibly take them on, but I imagine that a peace talk would be far from pleasant. General Zelgius seems like a trustworthy Bjork. I also know from the Mad King's War that even the Apostle is not a bad person at heart. But in reality, the Senate controls Benyon right now. They were the ones who killed our messenger. I know that General Zelgius can't disobey orders from the Senate. But what about the Apostle? She's Benyon's supreme leader, right? Can't we just contact her directly? Trust me, we tried. All our efforts were in vain. It's not just the Lagoos either. Tanith said that the Apostle won't even meet with the Holy Guards these days.
No?
She won't meet with Tanith? But Tanith has been at her side forever. There's something very wrong with all this.
Are the senators keeping Sanaki hostage?
I'll tell you outright, they imprisoned her, yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm good at guessing.
It's basically impossible to read this any other way once you get this information.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening in Benyon? Well, we'll stick around and see what happens. Lagoos Alliance will disband temporarily. The problem is Gallia's retreat. We've got a lot of ground to cover before Benyon attacks in 3 days. Agreed. What always confused me here is why losing Skrymir matters so much. As for the battle, it was single combat. They accept the loss, but what were the terms? The general being incapacitated wouldn't stop the second from leading things. And if he's going to recover in days, and he will be back in like 2 weeks to functionality, just retreat across the river, hold it, wait till he's back. Or just hold this castle.
Yeah, that's a sound course of action.
I've never understood this. I've tried to make tactical sense of a lot of what's going on in Tellius, and most of the time, it's fine. It's only this bit here that really, truly bothers me. I mean, normally Fire Emblem has to play with the stupid problem of the sorting algorithm of evil. That you just keep fighting stronger things with a small army, but
General Zelgius's plans
that's a gameplay
succeeds in
requirement.
breaking the morale and momentum of the Lagoos forces. Skrymir accepts a challenge to single combat with Zelgius and barely escapes with his life. His defeat sends a wave of doubt and fear through the Lagoos Alliance. Ranulf, knowing that the situation has turned against them, orders a full retreat, and the beast tribes use the 3 days offered by Zelgius to recross the Riban and begin the long march back to Gallia.
This next map is one of the ones that I just don't like.
I think this one is yours.
Chapter 5. Retreat.
There we go. Hey, have you heard? The subhumans are retreating.
General Zelgius is amazing. As long as we have him, Benyon has nothing to fear.
Gentlemen, this is no time for idle chatter. However, if you wish to praise General Zelgius, I suppose that is alright. He is the glory of our forces after all.
It's true. As long as he leads us, we won't be afraid of any dirty subhumans.
It's kinda painful that Benyons, most people there still call them subhumans.
Racism is awesome. Big fan. Let's do more games about it. That's the message of this game, right? Racism is great.
I wanna take the guy in the right.
Okay.
He looks
I
like a
see the hair
fuckboy.
I'm pretty sure it's because of the hair color, but you can have that excuse.
It's the facial expression, but maybe also the purple hair, yeah.
God, that insufferable fool! I cannot believe he killed one subhuman and ended the battle. Gave him an order like that. I don't care for such a petty victory.
I understand, my lord. I was hoping that this would be the end of the subhumans once and for all. However, can we really punish him for winning the battle?
Oh, you fool. That's what makes it even more bothersome. Zelgius and the Apostle are both making mockeries of the Senate. They're more of a threat to Benyan than those filthy subhumans are.
My lord, please let me fix this painful situation. I shall take the battlefield and harness the result Benyan desires.
It does sound lovely, I admit, but hasn't General Zelgius ordered all forces to cease fire for 3 days?
Who is in charge here, my lord? Must you follow Zelgius's orders?
I see your point. I shall leave everything to you then. Make Benyan proud, Lord Lombroso. Ranulf has started his retreat. So Barn and his men are gathering information on Zelgius' forces. Before he left, Barn asked me to take you to Gallia, where you'll be safe. Are you ready to go? No, I won't leave, I won't leave this place. Grayson, please. I've lived with the Hawk tribe for 20 years. They are my family. I'll stay here and fight. Well, since I can see I won't be changing your mind, you can join up with us. The Grail mercenaries can stay here as long as we want. After all, we're not on anyone's payroll right now. We're free agents.
No. So Ranulf is retreating and they just left the mercenaries here?
The Grail mercenaries are figuring out what their next steps are, but they're a small force, and they don't really need to move at the pace of the Laguz Alliance.
That's fair.
Mike. Thank you. Cool. I have really nothing to report here. This is the chapter in the game that feels the most to me like filler.
Do you want the secret book?
I mean, I like secret books. In the game of bonus EXP abuse, it's fun to get whatever advantages you can. Gator.
Dago.
She loves everybody.
Now Raisin has an elixir. Now we have Raisin.
So, here's how...
Oh, he has Kanto by default now. Nice.
Yeah. So here's how herons work in this game. You have 3 herons. Leanne, she's the bad one. Raphael, he's the consistent one. And Raisin, who's like he was in the last game, only a little better. So Raisin, if you use him right, is the best heron in the game. If you're not, Raphael's better. It's a matter of a differing return on investment. So, like, Raphael will always get all 4 people.
What's bad about Leanne? Doesn't she dance for 2 people even when she hasn't transformed?
Yeah, but she only dances for 2 even when she's transformed.
Oh, that's lame.
It's really lame. Plus, opposite sides is the worst way to dance. You'd rather have them be 2 diagonals.
Well,
just happens
diagonals
to be
would be more tricky to set up and program, probably.
No, it's not that. It's that they deliberately did it this way. Anyway.
I also noticed
remember-
that they're kinda Christmas cats now. Green and red.
I have a great idea.
Yeah?
Let's take all the really bad units in this map and let's sacrifice them.
You mean like actually to kill them?
Yes, let's do it.
You've never done this before? What?
I don't let units die, ever.
Don't you get ending cards in this game?
Yeah, but I don't like these units, so their endings don't matter to me.
What the fuck, I'm considering his offer.
We're not doing it, it's just... No, you sort of do. You don't get replacement units, you get sort of replacements in some capacity. It's not the same thing. And in Shadow Dragon, I actually did let almost everybody die. Because I wanted to get all the extra units from those bonus chapters. And then I hacked the Alm Staff to have 99 uses and resurrected everybody on the last map.
Nice.
So that I had my entire army with me for the final map. As far as I'm concerned, that is the canon playthrough. No, you don't want to get her to 99. She actually likes bonus EXP right now.
Wow.
She likes BEXP levels. Also, stop giving her EXP. She doesn't need help anymore.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I just love seeing her numbers increasing.
Of course, she's great.
Who are we giving experience to? Nefini and Oscar, maybe?
That's the thing, is that right now, it's more about who you're going to use.
Don't we have a crown? We could give Oscar a level and then promote him.
I would kind of undo that miss level if I were you.
Why?
And just look at all your army units. And you don't need to... At this point, you can start saving bonus EXP for when you've got another unit you want to fuck with. Like, for example, when you recruit Jill, we're gonna exploit the shit out of her.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, for example, Nefini, I would literally just restart this map and give Nefini all the way to Lancer with bonus EXP.
Right now?
Right now, but restart the map so that you undo that mist level. And I disagree, Nezzy. Mist has already capped one stat, is close to capping almost all of her others. Consistent levels are worth more than big levels right now. Your opinion is wrong and you should feel wrong. Don't save.
I'm trying to remember if I did a save.
It doesn't matter, you did. There's the clear one for the general's hand. That's what we're gonna load. And then we're just gonna press start a bunch of times.
Man.
No, stop slowing down and then saying, man. Just do the right thing instead of the wrong thing.
Who said I'm slowing down?
Nobody said it until I did. It's that I can observe it, and it's true. Sure, she's got 7 stats to get to. She's got 15 levels left to gain. She gets 3 per level. So at that rate, she's going to be gaining 45 stats on an average of 3 with 7 stats left. That's 21 that she needs to get. She will cap everything twice over. Don't fight me, Nezzy.
You probably need to forge another knife for Heather.
We actually probably will do that, yeah. Anyway, I just owned Nuzzy with math. I appreciate it if you'd recognize that he's been destroyed.
No, we can probably increase supports now, right?
You might actually be able to, yeah. You have to have both sides of it red, so like Titania and Oscar will get it, but...
What do you mean? They both conversed, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, you can barely hear me? Really?
Huh, I can hear...
Dia, alter my sound to be louder.
I can hear you just fine.
Dia, alter my sound to be louder through the stream.
Sure, I made you a bit louder. Say something.
Blood. Murder, death, pain. Mist must massacre. Mist may massacre many merrily.
That's nice alliteration.
So, how'd that go, Nuzlet? Am I properly audible, or should I be louder, Nuzbert? Nuzbert says I should be louder. Make me 3 times as loud.
You're almost at 100% on Discord. I don't know what else
Then
to
put
do.
me at 100. Then put me at 100 and mess with your settings in OBS.
How would I do that without making the whole everything louder?
I don't know. I'm not the streams expert here. You're the one who runs the stream. Figure it out, witch.
How can I make just Discord louder?
Probably, actually.
Let me try.
Allie's very cute. Anyway, Nuzzy, if she's got about 7 stats that still need to gain 3, that means that she has 21 stat points that need to be gained. She has 15 levels left. She'll get 3 per bonus EXP. That's 45. Meaning that at a bonus EXP rate, she'd cap at around level 12. As in cap absolutely everything. In theory, there is an inefficiency rate to that if she avoids capping 1 or 2 stats until the very end. But her stat cap rates are rather even. It is still impossible, very impossible, for her to not cap by 20 with all bonus EXP. Nuzzy is bad at math. Bonus EXP levels are good for Mist. Prosecution rests. Yeah, totally. It was a little bit wasteful, but it wasn't a bad level. I told her to undo it. I just don't think that it's a bad level by any means. Anytime where she gains 3 stats now is a good level. A great level is a case where she gains, let's say, 4 stats. Normally, I'd say great level is like 6. Or 5 with all the good ones. But she's so close to her caps that she doesn't need help.
Let's see if I can put any audio filters on Discord.
You can't. I mean, somebody else would be able to, but you can't.
Just chroma key and stuff. It's not an audio source, all audio comes as desktop audio.
Sounds like a Dia problem. Anyway, I am going to go refill my water.
You know what? That's what I was going to do as well.
Alright, let's take breaks to refill water. You can work on the tech of this. I'm going to mail Nuzzy a kick.
You can do that?
Americans can do that, Russians can't.
Yeah, I'm back. Maybe I should look up a way to make Discord louder. While we're waiting for Ben. Can you imagine that guy making a lady wait? Are you sure the volume issue isn't on your end, Nazi? Because to me Ben sounds loud enough, especially after I made him louder.
Now, why would I ever go and make a lady wait? Not a lady. Just you. Just some girl.
Trip and fall on your face. Break your nose.
I'm not sure. It would take a lot to break my nose. I'd certainly break the ground, yo. You know I am half Jewish. My nose is pointy enough to break that ground.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
You cannot possibly outmaneuver me in an insult game, Dia, because I don't care.
Implying I do.
You do. Your ego's 100 times more fragile than mine.
My ego fragile?
Yeah, we've had this conversation before, Nose. I've seen your nose. It's fine.
Who would insult a child like that? And the Jews at the same time? Okay, this is ironic. To make Discord stream louder, 4 options to try. In conclusion, there are 3 options that you can do to make Discord stream louder. Check your audio settings. No, I might need to install a plugin that can separate application audio and the OBS mixer. That's something to consider later.
It's alright, Nazi. It's just a Dia. She's allowed to have a fragile ego.
In other words, the answer is just install a plugin for OBS.
Let's just continue.
Yeah. It didn't bother me before that all desktop audio just goes in the same stream, without me being able to adjust the loudness of different applications. Anyway, we are doing So, we are giving experience to Nefini, yeah?
I think we're going to use her even if we aren't going to bring her all the way. Let's just throw her all the way to level 1 of Sentinel.
Yeah.
It'll say Lancer here, but since this is the American language and not the European language, the answer is Sentinel.
Did I mess up how much experience I gave? I thought I gave her 3 levels. Oh, there. Yeah, it's continuing. Miss don't like murdering without us here to watch her. It's not true, she likes to murder regardless of if she has an audience. Pippin is still a child in my book.
Anyway, this Nephany is decent. She's just short on strength, and ever so slightly short on defense. She's very strong, though.
Okay, what else?
Let's look at who else actually would benefit.
Oh yeah.
So, in theory,
found it to
Oscar could,
see.
but Oscar's not going to see that much more combat in this game.
It's Oscar.
He's pretty good. We could.
I think we have a Master Crown.
We do have a Master Crown. We actually might as well just give it to him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you.
Does anyone else need experience?
I'd say Shinon.
Shinon?
Yeah, Shinon and Nephany are units that in a normal... Yeah, do it. In a normal playthrough, these two go to the Tower of Guidance. Or at least, Shinon almost always does. I've never not brought him. Shinon is disgustingly good.
Did he just cap another stat?
Yeah, he has three caps, and he actually has 4, but...
What's his 4th HP? Okay, the Master Crown isn't even a crown.
Dude, I don't get it either.
They could have just called it Second Seal,
Why would they do that?
because it comes after a Master Seal.
They should have called it Massacre Seal 2 Electric Boogaloo.
What is that about actually? I never had any context on this saying. Something to
it-
Electric Boogaloo.
It's a reference to a movie, but I forget what movie because nobody cares.
Of course, that is what I suspected. Some movie that, for some reason, everybody references. I love the new stuff on his horse. Those flapping little claws. What do we even call them?
Alright.
Okay.
Let's see. One final check.
Should we give Cat some experience? Or have it for
No, not right
Jill?
now. Maybe later.
Okay. What did she learn? Impale. And damage dealt by 4 times. Sentinel. Oh my god, it's called
In other
Sentinel in the skill, but it's called Lancer in the class itself? What?
Mm-hmm.
Why would
Them Europeans.
Why would they just change it in one instance? Why?
Because British people are inferior to humans.
Dang, so I guess Impale is just a slightly better crit.
Yeah, that's right. It's a better crit. I think it's funny that you can put Nullify on... yeah, we have to sell things for the book. Nullify on Har. And then you basically can just fly him into an area and it's just like a flying tank.
Or a tactical nuke.
And it's more like, what's Har's weakness? Is Jill anywhere? I'm sorry, you don't have a Jill? I'm afraid you've lost.
Oh yeah, let's forge a new knife.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is enough.
You don't need crit on it. There's not a good point. We just want to get some damage on it so she has an actual option.
Should we increase crit a bit? I mean hit. Because 60 is low.
She generally doesn't need help with that.
Alright.
You can go 55 if you want. I mean, because it costs almost nothing to do it.
Wings, crit plus 5. Neat. Should we come up with another lesbian pun?
No. You're the one who does gauge it.
We haven't done Uriel or Lily yet.
I mean, you're the straw gay person. I'm the straw homophobe. Actually, I guess I'm more straw patriarch.
You're the straw man, Ben.
There you get the joke.
Is there anything else to do? I don't think so. Oh yeah, info. Wait, did we even read the info for last chapter? Surely we did. Also, it's hard, so we can do this. Just checking that I have screen share still on.
You need something from me, fearless leader? I thought you were asleep. Yeah, I was. So you came within 50 paces of me. Do you mind fighting alongside us? Okay, fine. As long as I can catch some sleep, I don't care where I am. What can I do for you? Ever since you joined us, I've been meaning to ask you about Jill. Same. Last I heard, you were running some kind of delivery service with her. How'd you end up passing through Crimea and then coming here? Stopped to chew the fat during a delivery, that's all. How's Jill these days? Last I heard, she got mixed up with the army again, fighting for Dane's emancipation. I see. Don't you think you ought to go back to Dane and give her some support? She's a big girl now. She doesn't need me always looking over her shoulder. Jill can do whatever she wants. I don't understand. I thought you two were, you know, living under the same roof and all. She's the daughter of my dead teacher. Nothing more.
Yeah, I would be upset if it was more.
It can be, I think. I'm not sure. Hey, if you don't want me hanging around, just feel free to say so, alright?
No, it's not about that. It's about me wanting Jill here.
You're great on the battlefield. I appreciate you being here.
Yeah. It's not about me not liking you, it's about me wanting Jill here as well.
Good, good. I like your mercenary group. They're laid back and we have the same goal. Crushing the Empire. Remember, he used to work for the Senate and he hated it. Viscerally hates them. Part of why he joined up with Crimea is because they were being attacked by Benyan, and he's like, oh, I get to beat up Benyan Wyvern Riders? That's what I was just dreaming about! I fished my wish! They should put that in the remake, that you start out that map, hardest dream, and then you wake up and you're like, oh boy, I get to actually live that dream? I must be the hero! And then, you know, the Always Sunny meme pops up. And it's Har goes on to kill everyone in Benyan. That's the start of the game. That's what I want.
I don't know your American sitcoms.
You know, have you considered that American culture has taken over, like, 70% of the internet?
Perhaps. And
Maybe 60.
possibly because 70% of the internet is English speaking.
To be fair, if you don't speak English, I can't talk to you. And as the protagonist, I'm the only person who can give you importance. That's true. See, I could greet. Anyhow, is that all? I'm gonna nap until we deploy. Don't wake me up till then. Alright.
Oh, this yawning made me yawn as well.
Hey, wait! See that bag on my wyvern? It's a souvenir for you in there. Feel free to take it. A souvenir? Small thing. You don't need to thank me. And sleep already. What a strange guy.
Corrosion, that reduces weapon durability, doesn't it?
There's no real use case for it as far as I can
Yeah,
tell, but it's funny that it
as far as I'm concerned, it's 4,000 gold.
I agree, it should be sold, and we should in fact...
Oh, it's only
just sell it
1,000 gold, but okay.
That's fine. Let's sell it. Let's also just sell Quick Claw.
Yeah.
It's just not very good. Let's see what else we can sell. Can we sell the bad units?
We should be able to sell the cat girls into slavery.
We should just be able to sell the bad units. Especially... I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Or not?
I don't know, I might get your stream taken down.
Oops. We went a little too far with our jokes, have we?
Oh, it's more like the world is bad and just won't acknowledge my incredibly correct... I don't know. I can't try to take this shit seriously, sorry. Anyway, yeah. Dang.
Ike, come out here. Hurry, it's the Banyan army.
What?
That's a lot of units. A lot of meat for mist.
What are they doing here? It hasn't been 3 days yet. Seems they couldn't care less. They're demanding the castle back. If we don't comply, they'll attack. They were probably waiting for both the Galleons and the Hawk tribe to leave the castle. Oh, they think they can take us now that we're all alone, huh?
What do they care about the Grail mercenaries? They currently don't have an employer, they're just vibing.
They obviously don't know who they're up against. Let's make them remember the name of the Grail mercenaries. Everyone, get in position. Let's take them out.
They should be in pursuit of the Gallian forces, in my opinion.
Well, we're kind of in the way.
Fair enough, I guess. No, our cats are not available.
Yeah, that's why I said it doesn't matter. I don't know why.
Battery for shoves.
It's a fair point.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I'm playing Crusader Kings on the side. I overthrew my own Liege Lord, and reduced it back to a smaller lord, and then I appointed him my court fool. I know. I'm very cool.
No, I like this little tower as the background element. It's completely unnecessary, but it's really cool.
I know, I'm a big fan too. I like the design, it just...
Also
I
like
wish part of the map
this castle in general. Okay, so let's look at the enemies. And general formations. Some sword masters. Naturally there is a thunder mage. Maybe we should just put Nullify on her.
Maybe. Then where are we putting Blossom? Honestly, this map, Har doesn't need the help. Maybe in a future one, though. Although Har kind of never needs the help, he just eats planets and...
Yeah, he totally could pay Nullify instead of Blossom.
That's right.
Now we can put one of our archers in the ballista.
Oh, side note, I currently have 18 kids in Crusader Kings. I am 22 years old.
You're what?
I'm 22 years old with 18 kids.
How many wives do you have? I do not think all of them...
I only have one wife. I'm not allowed to have more.
How fast do her pregnancies go?
Well, for one, triplets exist, but for the other, I'm not telling.
How many of those are bastard children?
I am not answering that.
I know you have a breeding kink and all, but please slow down!
Oi, 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 oi. Excuse me. That's a gag, and I'm pretty sure that that was Peggy that started that joke. I will not be slandered on a live stream. I will be slandered in a Discord chat where everybody understands that we're fucking around.
Oh, I know you are. Fucking that is around.
Uh-huh. More like fucking abroad, but I get it. Insert classic stupid study abroad joke. I never heard any of these. You speak American.
Yes, but I did not grow up in your culture.
You grew up adjacent to it.
I should check for items. Okay, so this is a defeat boss or defend map. Neat. Have a master crown? Japanese version only? Huh. Red is olive grass and there is 2 coins, I think. It's a little hard to see yellow right now. They're right under ledges. So coin here and coin here and olive grass here. Should you just send mist ahead?
So my preferred way to actually do this map is not to play defense. It's to take a few of your best units and basically send them out to try to draw aggro, expand like a supernova in all directions.
That is the way.
And just try to get all the items. Make sure that Heather gets the necessary steals. I think there's something you can steal on this map.
Yeah, I haven't checked enemy inventories yet.
I would have forced you to, don't worry.
I dodged a drop on the boss, that's nice.
Yeah, we're getting that. So that's object number 1, is we're going to try to steal that.
Droppable vulnerary. Someone here has a horse slayer, worm slayer. Droppable coin. Meteor? Huh.
I have to stop my stupid lord from having a nervous breakdown. Notice the boss already has 2 cap stats. Stat caps are so low in tier 2 in this game. It's really dumb. It's fun for making certain units good with bonus EXP abuse, but I really hate it. This is the game that made me hate stat caps. And I stand by that for Witch of Mauve we should have none. We should set them all to 99.
I think some caps should be a thing.
Why?
I don't know, so the character with a high spin growth doesn't get so fast that nothing ever can hit them.
Normies should not be able to hit somebody that fast.
There is a physical limit to how fast you can get.
That's a good point. But you could also see your speed as a function of your reaction time. And let's say if the wind tells you when people are about to move.
You want Atium?
I want 50 speed.
You'll think about making stat caps 50?
70.
No.
And 200 for HP.
Anyway, I don't like how many ledges there are on the left that can't be defended. I should put infantry there so they can jump down. Yeah, cavalry on the right. I think this is a fine formation. Not really sure what to do with Raisin.
Anyway, I think this is the map where once again, there's not a lot I can say. Next map there will be, because next map is bullshit.
No.
The next map is the most bullshit thing. It is so fucking bullshit. I don't have words.
Well, if you have nothing to say about this, maybe you want to narrate your CK3 playthrough?
Oh no, I'm just playing CK3 Game of Thrones, and I'm currently fighting over the Stepstones.
What's a stepstone?
You know, maybe I shouldn't try, since you're not actually familiar with the property here. But if we were doing the real Europe map, maybe that'd work. But...
I mean, it's been a while since I watched Game of Thrones. I didn't really learn all of that geography there.
I'm familiar with the books, so that's kind of the difference.
Yeah. There aren't really any key targets for the ballista. Why is this particular spot not available? Something about line of sight?
I don't know any more than you do. Oh yeah, you're a pupper.
Gongo?
Yeah, she came out to visit. She's standing by my desk hoping for some head pats. She will receive them. She's very good.
You didn't give me a wind sword, did I? Wait. She can kill. No. It's only 20% to hit, but
Ah!
it could do a bit of damage to her. Hey look, an energy drop on a horse, exactly. Who could only promote with Master Crowns in Japanese?
Well, I know that the famous one is that Miss could only promote with a Holy Crown, which is her version of the Master Crown. It was not fun. Oh hey, I just got 3 more kids.
How?
It's very, very simple.
What the fuck is
I'm
wrong with you
exploiting
5?
I'm exploiting the RNG and safe scumming.
Oh, you're safe scumming, so your wife has triplets. Oh my god.
I know, it's not evil. That's the worst thing. Oh, it's so bad. Great.
It's awful. It's literally so awful.
I mean, in every other capacity, I'm giving her a wonderful life, but in return, hello, I would like for my
In
brood to
return,
be so
every
big,
months she has to give birth to triplets.
It's horrible. It's like every 10 months. She otherwise lives a wonderful life, except for the fact that her body is constantly betraying her. What a terrible world we live in. What have I done? It keeps trying to get me to name all my kids Roland. I already named 2 of them Roland. I'm not naming a 3rd one Roland. It's a great name. I like it. Maybe I'll name a real kid Roland. I'm not naming a 3rd son Roland. Maybe a daughter. You know what? My next daughter, I'm naming her Roland.
You should keep naming them Roland, but spell it differently, like Roland with 2 L's or Roland with a T.
No,
Roland
extra
is
L.
OA.
All kids are named Roland, but there's an extra L each time. And so you know which one's being called for when Mom yells, Roland! I think that was you, 13.
Oh goodness.
See, this is my frustration, is that, like, there's no magic sword for Miss to just kill these stupid generals.
Yeah. Imagine if Floret was magic.
I need to check the names of my kids to make sure that the name suggester doesn't give me a name I've already used. Again. Rip Roland 2. I forgot about him.
Who?
My third born was Roland, and so I didn't notice when I named my 20th born also Roland.
20th born?
Well, okay.
You need to slow down, I think.
No! I need more wives!
You're gonna have more children than there are letters in the alphabet.
I will. My children will blot out the sun. We will nurse in the shade. Alright, so let's see.
Phew. Oh, he promoted to a Silver Knight. Doesn't look that much different from Gold Knight.
Oh, you know what? I don't have a Damon yet. You can be named Damon.
Wait, so why do we have Oscar's animations on but not Titania? She also has a horse.
Okay, I named my kids. For some reason, when you have triplets, your wife insists on getting to name one of them, so you only get to name two.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
figuring she'll probably eventually name another one Roland against my will.
What did she pick this time?
This time, she picked Miranda for my daughter,
That's a
but
fine
with a
name.
Y. Miranda's fine, but she spelled it with a Y, which is terrible.
Miranda? Why?
Yeah, I don't get it either. Anyway, time to go make my wife consider spending some time with me, for reasons.
She just gave birth to triplets. Do you really want to do that to her again?
Look, if she dies in childbirth, I'll marry somebody else. But if I wait, then I can't have more legitimate triplets.
I'll ask again.
Besides-
How many illegitimate triplets do you have?
I am not answering that. And besides, you know, if she dies, my sons inherit.
Ah,
Yeah, I married off two people who were like the head of their house. So whatever happens, you know, somebody's going to end up inheriting who does not bear the normal name. Wait a minute. Oh, I can start a legend. That's cool. I'm going to start the legend of the guy who had too many kids.
what is that legend mechanic? I've never heard of it.
I don't know. It's new. I haven't interacted with it yet. Okay, so Miranda needs to get squired somewhere where she'll have the right culture.
Oh no. Oh god, you're gonna marry off all your daughters as well and make them also procreate, aren't you?
I'm thinking of having a jillion kids and then a Googleplex of grandkids. That's my plan.
Ay, 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 ay.
I'm making sure that everybody's raised as Valyrian somehow. Alright, wifey. The poor lady. That poor lady.
Yes, that very, very poor lady. Oh, this is a fun soul animation. So wait, if Soul just does more damage and heals, does that basically make it easier?
In answer to your note, Nuzzy, no, this is my first wife. Also, to make it worse, let's see see here. She's
Yeah,
22.
please turn animations off. I only keep them on a few characters.
If she has triplets again, she will have had more kids than years of life.
That's insane.
That's just
Please.
not acceptable. Why am I doing this?
Please spare her.
No, we've gone too far.
What is her
can't
name,
stop.
by the way?
Her name is Amena.
Amena?
Amena. A-M-A-E-N-A.
Amena?
Yep.
Finally his leveling skill.
Only 3 years too late.
It's better late than never.
Is it?
Well,
Alright, so
can you think of
children's
something
gonna-
you would rather do never than late?
Die.
That's on me, I set the bar too low.
You really should be better at this. One day you'll learn. In return for all of my kids, I'm making compromises with myself because I'm controlling both sides of the marriage. All the kids will be raised in her culture and religion, but they're all going to bear my name. It's a good compromise. In other words, she has to raise them all while I go off and gather glory. No, actually, we've got like 15 different people helping to raise these kids. Like we are making them wards of so many different people.
Actually, what house or country are you playing?
I'm playing. So the wife is from House Celtigar,
Never
which is
heard
the
of that one.
unimportant. Celtigar is one of the 3 Valyrian houses of Westeros, but it's the unimportant one that nobody cares about. So I thought it'd be interesting to interact with them. And the other one I'm playing is House Aaron, but the Greater House Aaron is Lord of the Vale, and this is House Aaron of Gulltown, basically a minor version of the house, who decided to marry merchants and not obsess over noble politics.
Yeah, I don't know who all these people are.
I know everything, that's my thing.
What region are they in? East, West, Eros?
Other than the north, which is just like the whole size, the size of the rest of the 7 kingdoms, but stacked on top of it. If you ignore the north, I'd be in the northeast. I'm currently at war in the southeast. I'm almost done winning that war.
Is that somewhere near the Dragonstone?
So actually, House Celtigar is sworn directly to Dragonstone.
Huh. See, I know a little bit about Westeros geography.
You do. Okay, so
The books are probably more interesting than the show, aren't they?
and Nuzzy, why do you think I'm doing this?
Doing what? Oh, you mean
Silence, Dia.
you mean your poor wife? Ay.
Here's what's funny. She's really happy. I can look at her stats. I can control her if I choose to play as her. She's fine. I'm not sure why she isn't bothered by this.
Maybe she had a dream to, give birth to an
She wanted-
entire fucking dynasty.
Not
She-
a dynasty. An entire new civilization. One
She
day,
gave birth to-
everyone will be descended from me.
She could make 2 football teams with her children.
Yes! Soon. Finally. Family gatherings will finally be interesting. No, you can kill the Halberdier on the left. Go do it.
Yeah? Are there not any key targets?
That's the only thing you're gonna kill. The ballista doesn't do enough damage otherwise.
No.
It's actually kind of not worth using it sometimes.
Okay, so I somehow need to get Heather to the boss. And also not have her die.
Alright, I am creating my legend about all these violences that we've been doing. For some reason, they won't start a legend about, holy shit, why does he have so many kids? What the fuck is going on?
Wait, wasn't there an in-canon guy who had way too many children?
Yeah, Walder Frey.
Yeah.
But Walder was 90 years old.
Didn't he like, with his own daughters?
No, that's Craster. That's Craster.
Who?
Craster, he was beyond the wall. And yeah, that was the Squick monster who was doing that with his daughters. Go for the general. You'll kill the swordmaster on enemy face, so who cares? Don't bother taking what's free. It'll come to you.
Mod. That dude telegraphed his swing for a while, like 1 second, and he still expected to hit, apparently.
Anyway, you should really exit screen share. You're slowing down your game a lot.
Oh shit, I am still screen sharing.
Yeah. One of these Dias is dumber than the other, and it's the Dia who left the screen share on.
Well, thank you for the reminder.
I'm so good to you.
Maybe I sent Oscar a little too far forward. Because those people will keep advancing forward one day. So I guess now Soren and Heather have to hold down the fort. No, I can dance for Ike. Wait, Vigor and Bliss, there are two different dances? Raise biorhythm to its highest point. What the fuck would that even do?
It basically just gives you Giga Luck. Just, generally speaking, the one that's useful is Vigor.
Of course, why would you dance for something other than second move?
Oh no.
Immediately crits.
Well, or I'm just going to go on a pilgrimage to show that, I'm such a virtuous and merciful person. Not at all a monster who's starting wars for fun.
Why else would anyone start wars? If it's not fun, why bother? This chapter looks like a lot of fun and totally not bigger than it has to be. It's big enough for me to have a bit of fun.
This chapter's fine. It's just, realistically, this is one of those chapters that you can play by just walking over to the boss with Har and killing him. And, I don't know, it kills some of my buzz that you can do that. Aw, one of my counselors is gone? No! Oh well. And martial skill. Hey!
Oh, that's a nice level.
I can dig it. Nephenie's a good unit. Anytime she earns strength, she's great.
Oh yeah, the bee squad is in a little bit of trouble. But they have her, of course. Should I just heal them? Oh, they don't even have vulneraries. Should probably prioritize killing mages.
Do all my kids like me? Wow, my wife's opinion of me is plus 100. She does not mind. I don't get it, but she does not mind.
How many expensive gifts did you give her?
I am not answering that.
Did you name a city after her?
I can't, or I would have.
Oh wait, Boyd and Mia are a thing, I guess.
My oldest kid is already 6 years old, dang.
You got a little blood on your boot. Is that like a shoelace joke? Yeah, Soren can't exactly do anything safely.
Yeah, that's often the case.
Fools! Can't you see that you're being outnumbered? You have sided with the Lagoons and betrayed the Empire. The Senate will be happy to see the likes of you dead and buried.
Alright, I'm about to finish with all these wars. That'll be nice.
Oh yeah, we still need to pick up that olivine grass. Now, I hope Gatry can stand up for himself.
Okay. I need to find a new war.
I sure hope that. Okay, they need to stop attacking Gatry. He's not here to fight.
You shouldn't have gotten him close to the action then. Okay, So it's time to figure out who I am conquering. Who sucks? Who do I have a good reason to hate? Egg.
Little Spike is going to break soon, probably. Plot twist, she's got a breeding fetish. I think that's about your wife.
Yeah, I'm. Look, the thing is that Nuzzy's dialogue is just getting worse and worse today. I think we might need to ban him.
It's too much of a hassle to unban. So let's not do it.
You think it's a hassle?
You can time him out. That wears off automatically.
But he sucks.
Oh, Mia, please. Mia, please. Thank you.
Okay.
No way the axes would hit her, right? Do not laugh like that. It's not time to laugh at me yet.
You admit there's a time.
There is such a time, but it's not now.
Not yet. In other words, that it will come again.
Alright, I think I can unclench my butt cheeks now. Now they
Famous
have
last
reinforcements. Phew. Now let's do some damage control. Getri needs the fuck to heal. The only one heal with a vulnerary is Nefany. I think I'll just kill the meteor mage.
Oh my god, I think this is what I have to do. Is there any way around that? I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to lead 2 uprisings.
Now, do the people hate you?
No, lead 2 uprisings.
Oh, lead uprisings, okay. I think now Soren and the woman can actually advance. No, Soren got adept. Neat. Oh yeah, I can also dance for him. Or for someone else. I think I need mist back here.
think I want to control this faction for a bit.
Completely unnecessary crit. Oh, that's an extra vulnerary. Yeah, Nefini is a pretty good unit. She can do things, accomplish goals. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Good luck with overtaking the world with your spawn ban. Goodbye, Nazi. Have a good one. I guess you could have some luck. I'll take it. Why that Heather has a concoction and not like a vulnerary?
ERP on the phone.
Okay, so only two of those can do damage. And I guess the archer is the more dangerous one. I wonder if the boss moves. Okay, you piss off. Bot, be gone.
My return. Have you killed everybody yet?
No, but a pretty good amount of people.
That's good. Killing people is a lot of fun, isn't it?
It is. That's not murder. I sure hope this is not a mistake. Speed 17. No, this may have been a mistake. Although 25 damage versus 17 res. Maybe Raisin will be fine. Also wait, no, yeah, if I position Soren like this, then the mage won't be able to hit Raisin. One damage. Yeah, Racing is not in danger.
Good work.
Thank you. And now for the B squad. Maybe the Shinon can kill someone. No, he can only soften the archer a little bit. Unless he crits, of course. You murdering here? Yup. The best defense is killing every last one of them.
True.
On this side, probably the most dangerous people are the mages, rather than the archer. Killer axe, go! That's not a crit. Fuck you. The issue here is if they both target one of them, like me or Moin, and both attacks hit, that could be an issue. Oh, and I still didn't get the olive grass, did I? If only Har could kill more than one people in one turn.
Har with Gale Force.
Har with Gale Force.
Male Force. Well, of course I'm a dark flyer. Look at that mount. That's dark. It flies.
Do you think Malignite is just a pun on Malignant?
I'm not sure. It's possible.
Because, like, what else could Malig mean? Unless Malig is short for Malignant, so it's Malignant Knight.
It's either short for it or referencing it.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me? The boss doesn't move, does he?
Not answering that.
And that means he does. The main reason people love Neffin is this game, yeah? Not the previous one.
She's bad in the previous one, but the main reason people like Nephany is because of her legs.
That's a reasonable reason.
In her official art, her legs show more in Path of Radiance. In her in-game model, they show more in Radiant Dawn.
Interesting. I should look at her official art.
I mean, let's be clear. Legs, great quality. Big fan.
Yeah.
Without legs, we would be pretty useless.
Nefany Fire Emblem. Oh yeah, that's a lot of leg showage. Yeah. No wonder people like her.
Honestly, I just liked her because her animations and art were neat, and that she was good at killing things in this game. And then I found out that there are people who thought that the country girl was waifu, which is impossible. As we all know, country people are bad. Hi, I'm a very bitter American.
Yeah, I noticed. Now I guess the ballista ran out. No, there is just nobody in range. Guess it's time to move on to the other ballista. Hehe.
Yeah, you can get off a shot or two with that.
Okay, I think I'll use Reese to pick up this olivine grass. Or no, I can use him to heal Nefany. And this big guy can try to pick up the olivine grass. Okay, so if the boss does move, we want to lure him closer to Heather, so she can steal the energy drop. There should be a special animation for Adept, I think. So it's not just the same animation, but more times.
I actually like it being exactly as it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Silver polyaxe.
Yeah. Does a fuckload of damage.
I have a simple answer to that. To just get Heather out of range.
Oh, I thought the answer to an enemy that can kill you is to just send in Har, and then they're dead.
Well, Har is a little busy helping the B squad.
That's fair.
No, and those are the other mages. The answer to that, of course, is to let the B squad fight the mages.
I should host a tournament to try to get somebody murdered.
Erendite raises stats by just being equipped, right?
Say it again?
Erendite increases stats by being equipped, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets you +5 defense.
That's neat, because when Mist caps, that'll be probably the only other strength up she will get.
Yeah, there's no other strength up that she'll ever get other than this. So 29 is her practical cap. But there's one other thing you'll get late game, which I'll talk about when you get there. But in practice, once you've got Erendite available and all of your bonuses, you'll be operating at 34 defense.
Nice. Okay, so what's left is capping resistance, magic skill, and speed. It really doesn't look like it will take long.
This tournament doesn't seem like a good idea. No, that's right.
I'm surprised the horse didn't just get blown 30 feet away by that strike. I think the Great Lens is polyaxis, and yeah, it's a good mechanic, I think. More variants of weapons. Not much to say right now, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we know exactly what we're doing. This is my point. A lot of these maps, it's not that they're bad, they're just not remarkable.
I mean, fair. It's still fun to let Mist murder people.
Oh, totally.
Mist may massacre merrily.
Mist may massacre many merrily. Mothers of men massacred by Mist may mourn mournfully their maudlin moans.
Oh my.
Sorry, I just couldn't help but giggle instead.
That was good. Okay, so There are a bunch of people in range of the boss and his honor guard, so maybe he does not move. So wait, what do Silver Knights get on promotion? Bows?
They get bows. It's kind of like...
Yeah, lances and bows is a kind of weird combination. I think our split of Cavalier to Cataphract and Paladin will be more fun. Because Paladins get Soul and Cataphracts get Luna, right?
I mean, that's currently the plan. We're not super locked in about some of these things because everybody has their own vision right now.
The Beast Code is useful sometimes. Weaker units can just fight weaker enemies, while the main force fights the main battle. Oh, Mist should kill a priest, I think.
That's a very good point. Mist should kill a priest.
She could kill one of the paladins, but we have a tradition to uphold.
That we do. A very important tradition at that.
Oh, there are only like 7 enemies left. If Neffini crits, she can actually kill one of the paladins with a javelin. Right, I could have shoved her probably. Unless Ike already moved. I think Ike already moved. No, Ike did not move.
Killing people is fun.
That was a misplay. This is actually a kinda... excuse me. This is a cool way to set up a boss. He's not standing on a fort or anything. He just has an honor guard that we have to defeat first to get to him.
Yeah, I very much like the honor guard as the solution of not letting you kill bosses, rather than the modern Fire Emblem solution of giving them multiple health bars. This is definitely my preference. I mean, the biggest and best version of this is the final boss of FE4, but we'll get there.
Yeah, I have no idea what they do with the final boss of FE4. Wait, could I have just danced for better? Regardless. I couldn't rescue her this turn. But next turn we're getting that power drop and probably killing the boss. Unless we just decide to wait out the reinforcements. Oh, where are those generals going? That might not be allowed. Oh, the honor guard moves. Does the boss move? Maybe their AI is moving after being attacked? I know what Oscar must do. There's the fucking tree in the way. And I should probably save first. Heck, does this even leave Grayson in safety? I don't think it does. I moved her closer, didn't I? Maybe he can help? Yeah, he... not quite. Can't stand on a cliff. Heather could rescue Rayson. She has her own job.
Nice job getting so much done. You're just about ready to wrap up with killing things, steal the item, and kill the boss?
I could.
It's fine to keep farming EXP. There's no reason not to. Make sure you get all the hidden items.
There is one reason I left Rayson in range.
Why'd you do that?
So I can dance for Oscar, so he can go and cut off those knights.
Ah, I see. So you are going to end this turn then?
Yeah, I probably have to end this turn.
Okay, so have Heather steal, have Soren soften, and then have I kill. Or Har kill, I don't care. And the next chapter is where the plot really thickens.
No.
Yeah, for realsies.
But we kinda should stop here probably for today.
Okay. Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, there is no real point in killing anyone with Ike, he's already maxed. Okay, Mist doesn't kill unless she crits.
She can run away afterwards. She could crit or soul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then maybe Nefini will finish.
Or maybe Mist will soul or crit. The odds are not bad.
Yeah. The outcome of a battle depends solely on the number of troops in the field. Tactics and skill are nothing in the face of sheer numbers. This guy
I'm not
must
sure
be
why this guy
Russian.
actually... Yeah.
Wait,
I'm not sure why this guy exists. I think it's just a joke that it's a strategy game.
Wait, are you laughing at me? Ha! Die, you insolent cur! You see? Mist is laughing at him.
Mm-hmm.
Your blood on my sword will look so beautiful.
Yeah. Mist's like, you care about numbers? Let me show you some numbers. Boom! 54.
Just kills in one hit, refuses to elaborate. Impossible. But how? We outnumber them. General Lombroso has fallen. Retreat! Fall back to base camp. Oh, we still get to finish this turn? Great. So, oh no, it was just to finish Kanto. Alright. It's time to read the end chapter dialogue.
They're retreating. That was close.
Nazi's not here to read Janov. Should I read him?
Nah, you can read whatever you want. I'll read if you don't want it.
Hey, hold on a minute. What's going on here? We hurry back and you don't save us anyone to fight?
Sorry about that. You're back sooner than I expected. How far out did you scout? We went to the enemy's headquarters, Castle Gatos. Promised the Benyon forces were waiting quietly in their castle. Apparently, some of their soldiers disobeyed orders, but we can trust Zelgius to keep the rest in line. I have other news, however. I ran into someone quite unexpected on the outskirts of enemy territory. Who? The commander of the Holy Guards.
It's Tennis, baby!
Nope. General
Oh.
Sigrun?
That's also fun.
Yeah, she was by herself. She seemed hesitant to get near Castle Gatos. It was odd. I figured since she's a friend and loyal to the Apostle, why not try to get some information from her? She wouldn't budge. Tough girl, that one. She wasn't at all surprised to see me. Then she said, in such a sad voice, "Please escape at once." I wonder what she meant by that. It can't be a good sign. This whole mess is getting worse by the minute.
General Zelgius, General Sigrun of the Holy Guards is here to see you. Should I let her through?
General Sigrun, let her through at once. Is something the matter, General? You do not look well. Should I send for something? Water, perhaps?
General Zelgius, I carry an order from the Senate. The ceasefire has been repealed. Your order destroys the Lanús Alliance and their allies as well.
What? The enemy has already lost the will to fight. The Apostle and Lord Sephirin would never agree to such a terrible plan. General Sigrun?
Lord Sephirin of Perseus has been stripped of his titles as Prime Minister and head of the Senate. He is currently under arrest and is charged with committing high treason and fomenting rebellion. Fomenting? That's a new word for me.
One sec, I'm chewing. No! Impossible! This is madness!
It doesn't end there. The apostle has gone into seclusion with illness of the stated reason.
Damn it! They've been captured!
I ordered my subordinates to find out where the apostle is, but I have yet to hear any word. General Zelgius, I beg of you, follow the Senate's orders. Our friends' lives are at risk.
Curse those senators. So it's a coup d'etat.
Yeah.
And here's the twist.
Oh, and we're back on Dane. You called for me, Your Majesty?
It is nice to see you, Micaiah. You remain Daeon's goddess of victory. But I never see your face around here anymore. Are you busy in town?
Your Majesty, my room in the castle is much too lavish for my taste. I'd rather be in town helping with the reconstruction. It's good work and it makes me happy to help our people. Oh, precious. Still obsessed with garnering the adoration of peasants, are we? Aren't you past that yet, my dear?
Mother, stop, please. Micaiah is my dear friend. She is the only person I have to turn to for a kind word now that Izuka and the Black Knight have both left Daeon.
Ah, why would the Black Knight leave? Where could she be? I mean...
The Black Knight has always been warping around doing his own thing on the corner.
Yeah.
So, like, it's just kind of expected that he wouldn't hang around.
Fair enough.
He mysteriously disappeared on the day of my coronation. Do you think they'll ever return?
I'm quite sure that they were both kidnapped by those who wish harm upon you, my beloved son. Those mongrels intend to throw the country into chaos by holding Dane's leaders hostage. But Mother will protect you, Peleus. I will never leave you, not for one moment. When you seek kind words or good advice, you must come to me and no one else.
I understand, Mother.
She's a little creepy right now. The royal blood of Dane runs through your veins. Do not be afraid of your heritage. Reign over your people as a king. Whatever popularity that girl might garner from the peasants is of little consequence. She is your obedient subject, after all. Now, give her your orders.
Micaiah, Daeon's maiden of dawn. Your king requires your service once more. Mobilize the Daeon royal army immediately.
Another war? Against whom?
We are answering the request from the Benyan Empire to wipe out the barbaric Laguz alliance.
Ah, there it is.
Your targets are Gallia's subhumans,
To be continued.
Yep, so the next map, you control the Dawn Brigade and the Daeon army.
Yay, we're back to Edward and whoever else is there.
Believe it or not, that was the same way that I played the game the first time. Edward was my main unit. Same with my second playthrough. I particularly liked him, but...
He's just a usable unit.
Yeah.
I used the wrong pronoun, didn't I?
What wrong pronoun?
I used she for Edward, didn't I?
No?
Didn't?
I don't think so.
What's wrong with me?
Lack of boobs.
I mean, aside from that.
Yeah. It is tragic.
It is the greatest tragedy known to mankind, and womankind as well.
There's no such thing as womankind.
Excuse me, what am I then?
You're a part of mankind. You know, a possession of it.
A possession, you say?
Well, it's a compliment. I'm acknowledging your femininity.
Huh?
Anyway, I assume you're taking care of other things now?
Yeah,
Stream's over.
I'll probably be drawing now. Thank you for co-hosting and telling us
sure.
about your poor wife in CK3.
Again, it's very strange. Her rating of how much she likes me, it can go up to 100 and down to negative 100. It is up 100. In fact, she refers to me as her soulmate.
She must have the same kink as you.
I'm pretty sure this game just does not get that this can be uncool. Like, you think she'd be bothered by the 20 kids. What the fuck? I don't understand. I thought it was funny that I could rig it for triplets, and I kept going, and now it's out of control. What the hell?
You know you can stop anytime, right?
No, I can't. I stop when she explodes.
Oh no. Oh no! Is it possible to get more than triplets?
Look, as far as I know, you can't. But listen, I'm not going to leave that factory unworked.
Factory, is that what we are to you?
Well, you're not a factory.
I know. I don't have the correct equipment for that.
And you never, ever will.
Damn.
So you're not a factory, you're more like an edifice. You know, like a building, a hollow box with nothing inside. You know, they only really built the outer shell. Like a Potemkin village. Oh hey, that was named after a Russian. I remember that now.
Who the fuck is Potemkin?
How do you not know your own history?
I just know that it's a Guilty Gear character.
It's Gregory Potemkin. He actually worked for Catherine the Great.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I think I heard a little bit.
Yeah. Potemkin villages are named after him. You know,
And-
what North Korea does whenever any visits.
And what is a Potemkin village?
What North Korea does when anybody visits. An edifice that looks good, but is fake.
Ah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's you.
I think I'm gonna take some heavy object and introduce it to your forehead.
Ah, nice to see that you're trying to break a heavy object. I also use my forehead as a nutcracker. Yeah, the big problem here is that you're weak, and that when you show up to try to punch me, I'll grab your wrist and throw you into the water.
I like water. So
That's good. Because I might not let you back out.
Shit. I like to be out of water as well.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to go full mermaid.
That's okay, mermaids are hot and cool.
No, mermaids are definitely cool, not hot.
They hang out with dolphins and stuff.
Yes, but dolphins are also not cool.
What do you mean, dolphins? What
Dolphins
about
like rape.
What?
Dolphins habitually rape things for fun.
What the hell? Did you have to ruin dolphins for me?
Yes.
That's it.
Interestingly, by the way, this has absolutely nothing to do with my habit of reacting to people's posts with a dolphin emoji. That's just another inside joke. It does not have to do with that.
No, I did not even think of that. But I can't help but think of that now.
Well, I just need deniability. I don't care about your perverted mind.
My perverted mind?
Yes!
Am I the one who just fathered 20 children?
21. 3 more on the way.
21, 3 more on the way. You should really have named them after
I should
letters of the alphabet.
I should probably, get more mistresses.
More? You want more?
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch you all.
Yeah, gotta catch them all.
Yeah, I'm cutting the stream here.
Wait, you were still streaming? I was just trying to trigger you so you drop the chat.
Good.
Alright, talk to you later, friend.
Bye.